The issue of masturbation is becoming a norm in the society and a problem being practiced by both teenagers and adults. On this channel, I'm going to give you effects of masturbation. Please subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell for any new videos that will be uploaded on this channel. This is a music and informative channel. Thanks to my director, Dr. Eddie, for this great opportunity and this great moment to work onto this video. Point number one, low self-esteem. Well, depending on the community you are from, this is the society you've been brought up in. Most so in Africa, masturbation is not something that we practice. Two, religion. Religion gives you a different view on masturbation. To this, most of the people in the beginning of masturbation will feel guilt. And this guilt will come in within a period of time. And after that, they will start to get a norm and get used to it to a point you don't feel guilt anymore. But in the beginning, you'll be having so many low self-esteem moments as you start to practice masturbation. Point number two, tissue irritation. This is one of the things that happen. You'll have swelling of genitals. Why? Due to the things that you're using in practice of masturbation. Depending on what you're using to practice masturbation, you might have yourself having some swelling of your genitals, and also you might cause yourself some friction, some friction due to the lubricants that you're using to practice masturbation. This can cause some cracks onto your private parts, and sometimes you might feel pain. There is a reduction in sensitivity. A reduction in sensitivity to a point, whatever you're using in masturbation. For instance, ladies who use vibrators and all that, it lowers your sensitivity even to your partner. It becomes a problem because of the kind of things that you're using to practice masturbation. Point number three, ejaculation problems. Well, you might be having an issue with your ejaculation, and this can be, at most you might be having a premature ejaculation. This comes in because of a continuation of practice to masturbation to a point that at the moment you have a sexual intercourse, it's too brief because of the kind of images you've showered your mind with, to a point that you'll be having some premature ejaculation. To a point of those who have practiced masturbation, some of them will have an issue, mainly it being that they can be having a release of sperms at night, sort of like wet dreams. Yeah, sort of wet dreams. Low in productivity, unfocused in the course of the day. For those people who are practicing masturbation, you need to have time to do this. And sometimes when you're too busy in the day, you try to convince yourself to practice masturbation. So you might find that moment that you should be busy working is the moment that you're busy trying to seek for an opportunity or a space where you can get enough time to practice masturbation. So you might find yourself with a pile of duty to deal with. After all these, keep on practicing this masturbation. So you might be having yourself a problem in your productivity. Well, there is the disconnection from your partner. You get used to masturbation to a point you don't feel satisfied with your partner. You've gotten to masturbation has become your sexual life. Now, if so, how will your partner satisfy you? It feels like they play no more role in your sexual life. And you become that void to a point you cannot feel the satisfaction, the sexual satisfaction from your partner. It becomes a problem in most of the relationships that you have a partner who practice masturbation. Point number 6, addiction. In the beginning of masturbation, it seems so well. It seems so good. Try once, do it again, do it again, and it becomes something that you can no longer do without. It is something that you want to keep on practicing. To this, you start to have an urge of seduction. So there are things that you will feel like they can mold you into being seduced. Number one. Now you're addicted to a kind of, a kind of seduction. Number two, on to this point, you'll have an erectile dysfunction. Sort of after a long period of times that you've practiced masturbation, the kind of things that you're using into the practice of masturbation might lead you to have an erectile dysfunction at a point. And it being that it is something that you do over and over again because you're addicted to it, you find your brain having a delay in any seductive manner. You must have that kind of things that you are addicted to for you to be seduced. My good friends, well, the practice of masturbation is becoming a problem. It is an individual who makes the decision either to keep on practicing or try to get into healthy relationships that can help you in your life and avoid as much as you can masturbation. Well, I think you'll make the right decisions in your life because you don't need to keep on practicing masturbation. It is a risk that you should not be involved in. Kudos, please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. My name is Free Will.